What's up? Oh, hold on. All right. What's up, folks? What's up? Yeah, I have to fix that. What's going on? All right. In the house on a Saturday. Yeah. Trying to do it, man. Trying to get something happening. You know, things is, I don't know. Seem like are they going good for people out there? I don't know. Maybe it might not be. You know. Um, we at the precipice of disaster. I mean, you got to get this straight open up, or we gonna really start seeing some pain at the pumps. Already people is complaining about the gas. Even though it went down a little bit because Trump is keep lying to you, thinking, oh, we got a deal, we got a deal. Now there's no deal. There's no deal, and then you know, Iran and US attacking each other still, and Israel want war. So, um, it's gonna be bad for the whole world. 'Cause whole war, this whole war is affecting the whole. Let me say that again. This whole war is affecting the world because the Strait is closed. The Strait of Mars is closed. 20% of the oil goes through there. A lot of the food, fertilizer, and everything else goes through there. 100%. A lot of like the fertilizer, like 100% or something like that, or 80%. Fertilizer, that's bad. So that means that it's going to be some drought next year, especially when growing season comes in. You know, things are going to be bad. And they say now with this season we in the El Nino season, so you know what the El Nino do to countries. You know what happened. It's a worst storm. Had one back in the 80s down here. It was bad, man. Bad, real bad. I mean, no joke. We lost a lot of homes. A lot of homes was lost. A lot of property was destroyed. You know, so you got the straight clothes. That's no good. Everything's gonna go up. Everything. So drop that. All right. Let's see where I'm at. Okay. So, folks, let's get into it, man. You see the news, see the title, Shannon Sharpe exposed, booming. You know, yeah, this is a wild story here, man. And Tasha K, the attorney fees. We talk about that, and black nigga apparently 500, half a million been ousted out of the workforce. Wow, gotta talk about that. Bitcoin. It seemed like Bitcoin is doing bad. It's still at 60. It went down to 4 a.m. It was at 59, and it went up back up to 61 at 9 a.m. and now it's right now hovering over 60. Things is bad. This whole thing, war is affecting everything, man. And the only way out is you got to stop the war. But Trump don't want to do it. Don't want to look like a loser, like he was wrong. You got a president in there to have that type of mentality where I don't want to be wrong, I want to be right. I want to be the victor. I want to go down as Eisenhower did and all that shit. You know, win. And sometimes you're gonna lose. It just ain't gonna pan out. So yeah. So I say give it another week, 2 weeks, maybe tomorrow, man, we might see oil go straight up. Because right now, let's see what oil is at right now. What the hell is it? Sign in this shit. I'm trying to find out what's going on. Let's see oil. Okay, oil prices is okay. Brent crude is 93. So it's okay. Crude is that. See, I noticed that they always show you when you Google it. They always show you this crude oil. This is different. This is 79 to make you think that oil is going down, make you feel good. See, they know too, man, that they can't do it. Um, But you want to look at the Brett Crew and the Texas intermediate. That's what you want to look at. Both of those is at 99.3. This crude oil, they don't mean nothing. So let's get into it. Last night, New York on game two. It was close for a while, man. I thought that what's it called Spurs will pull it off, but they didn't. They lost, and that was actually a close game, man. So now the Spurs go to New York in a deficit. It was a close game, yeah. 105 to 104. Yeah, close game. So they're playing, so that means that the Knicks, man, they want this, man. They want this. They're not messing around. I thought it was gonna go to overtime, but apparently it didn't. So game three is gonna be something. There's gonna be a madhouse in there. And then you're gonna have the president there too. Trump gonna be there at that game. So if New York win, whew, New York lose, but they're gonna be mad. People gonna be mad. But if they win, it's gonna be mayhem because that means it's a one more game left. They close it out at the Boston Garden. And that's it. You know, New York finally get their big win. About time. Curse is gone. Yeah. So Monday's gonna be the day, man. Monday gonna be the day. Get ready, folks. So what next thing I'll talk about? Okay. Um MTR. Apparently, we know he's a passport brother now and stuff. And he's he's a passport brother. He's like he feels like he just had some sort of basically he said he had some sort of epiphany and it was just like he's just happy. Like he found Jesus and stuff, you know. And boy, he said something that I didn't feel about. Apparently he want to change the name of the passport bro to the bros. Visa bros. That's what he want to call it. I don't know if that's going to work out or not, but at this point in time, with the flow of the passport, brothers been going through with Floyd and stuff, that's a black eye. And then with the situation with, back in the past with all the horsemen getting banned from Brazil and Jay Riller getting kicked out of Africa, got thrown in jail for hitting a couple brawls out there and stuff, you know, arguing over money, how much she want to fuck or whatever, all kind of shit. This nigga is wilding out. But we haven't heard too much about, Jay Rello lately. And then with Floyd, Floyd is in jail. He got caught up. You know, PDAF filed and his situation is going from bad to worse, but he's never getting out of that jail. He's finished. He's finished. But that put a black eye on the passport brothers. So I think that NPR is gonna come in, I guess, and try to change the name. Question is that who made him the authority of the passport brother, the leader of the passport brother? Is he trying to co-opt it? Will the passport brothers let him change his name? I don't know. Will it work? I think passport brothers be all the help they can get. Does that road Passport Brothers rolled pretty good off the tongue. Visa Brothers, I don't know. We actually might have to get used to it. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I gotta tell you. Where you should put Teen Huddy in a little place called Hell. Oh, I should? Yeah. They might be already there. They might be already in a little place called Hell, man. Because, I mean, talking all that PDF file stuff, nah, man. Who needs that? What's up, Jalen? Nah. Yeah, they are probably already there. But Visa Brothers, I'm a Visa brother. It doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right. Passport Brothers sound much better. Maybe you need to think of another name. Maybe he can get his audience, his fans, to come up with a name, official name. Maybe that'll work. I'm just saying. Just saying. I'm just saying, folks. Um, so we have to see what's going to happen. He's a finally new member of the Passport Brothers, and I think that he's trying to move pretty quick. Out here now, trying to change the name of it. Like he running game, he's running shit. Is he running shit? Is he running things? I'm running things. I don't know. Hey man, this is what weird to me, man. Um, Passport Brothers, they got it bad right now. And I know everybody's not going to accept MTR in the fold. It's not going to happen. It just is what it is. But we have to see how it's going to go. Let's see how cohesive the Passport Brothers are. Unlike the Black Manosphere, there was no cohesion there really. It was at first in the beginning, but that all broke down. So let's see what the Passport Brothers do and stuff like that. You know, 'Cause I didn't hear anything from Razor Ray by MTR and stuff like that. He might not. I mean, eventually, dumb dudes over there on that side going to say something about it. Because you got from Thailand and other brothers like Theo and stuff, but then you got Razor Ray and those guys over there. Those are guys that well know Floyd was over there at the time. All those guys, the younger brothers, you could say, that's traveling, that's over there with Razor Ray's side. You know, even though that's not I'm not saying that is he's in charge of that side. I'm just saying that it's different crowd of Passport Brothers over there. So we have to see what's going to happen. So let's get into it. Tasha K. Apparently, I guess it came out that documents that attorney fees. Maybe she got hit with her and her lawyer got hit with attorney fees for breaking an agreement, bankruptcy agreement. So apparently, the attorney fees they broke it down because they have to write down, how much they charge and all that. So from what I'm getting from Lakeisha Keisha, from what I'm getting is $60,000. I thought it was gonna be like $200,000, $300,000, but $60,000. Oh, Tasha K can pay that. What she make? What 300? I mean 30,000, 40,000 a month for YouTube alone. Oh, She can pay for that. That's nothing. But she got 28 days. Apparently, at 28 days or 21 days to pay it and stuff. And then with a new trade deal with Oceanic Trade Winds, which is the same folks that made Wendy Williams famous for the mainstream. She tend to make hundreds of millions of dollars. Tasha K. She play it right and stuff. Don't get in no trouble. No more Carly B bullshit. Just leave that alone. Leave that alone. Just make this, do that gossip, make that money. Shit. And she can come up. She ain't got to worry about it. And then, Carly B, when she get up the money that Carly B got, Carly B ain't gonna be messing with her anyway. Now she got money to get an actually real great lawyer. So I think Tasha K's problem in the beginning is that she didn't have money to pay for a real good lawyer. That was the first time she had to get a lawyer and all that. But now she's in the big league, so she can get that big high profile lawyer now. She got the money to do it now. So with the money that she's gonna make, I think this situation with Cardi B is gonna be settled out quick. It might get settled out of court. We might wake up one day and find out all this with Cardi B has been settled out of court. And she signed with them already, so that's it. It's a matter of time before we hear it. So all y'all hating on Tasha K, yeah, you can forget it. She won. She won this round. She won the war. Remember, she said she didn't win the war, and now she won the war. So I don't hear Cardi B saying anything about anything either. You know, once they announced that deal, when she announced that deal, that was it. All the haters kind of got quiet and stuff out here. So hey, it is what it is. But they should be working. This thing for what 14 years. So hey, it's about time. I thought it was gonna happen sooner, but apparently it happened at the right time. I guess. She was dead to rights, man. With the attorney fees and stuff. She got to pay the whole entire $4 million balance and all that stuff. Shit. So we have to see what's gonna happen with her. But 60K just for trying for me. That's she got that. I'm sure she got that. Um. So next thing I want to talk about before I get into the Shannon Sharpe. Ooh, shoot. Excuse me. Hold on. Oh, I'm back. I want to talk about this thing that I saw. It was I think it was a TikTok video. I'm playing on YouTube. It was a TikTok video, but apparently it's about black women. Apparently, 500,000 black women has been let go from their jobs. I guess they out of the workforce. Um, Apparently, data show that black women unemployment rate have reached as high as 7.3. That's bad. With economists pointing to the target federal downsizing and this is and disillusion. I mean, the dissolving nation of diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) initiative. So they lost their job because a lot of them got hired off of DA. Because remember, black men couldn't get no job. I'm just saying, I put it out there. The black men, they still had a hard time getting a job because they was hiring all the black women, but they was hiring them under the DEI. So once they got rid of DEI, shit, they cut a lot of them out. So it says that the public sector cuts black women are represented in federal jobs at twice the rate of the private sector. And the deep public sector cuts have disproportionately eliminated these roles. Damn. Corporate shifts, the termination of the DEI program across corporate America, and the rise of automated hiring system have further exacerbated hiring gaps and layoffs for black women. In the educational demographic, college educated black women experience the sharpest drop in employment rate and labor participation and suffering greater loss than any other educational demographic. I guess they don't talk about the black men because remember black men, we was at the bottom dusties and stuff. So I mean we didn't have no job. We had to get our money how we can get it, I guess. So you said the economic consequences of these communities are severe as approximately 69% of black mothers are primary breadwinner in their household. Damn. Okay, labor analysis and research continue to track these trends closely, measure the long-term impact of household stability and economic um, quality. Excuse me. He said, I want to go to see Columbia Country Women, but it's too late. Jayla, were you trying to be a passport brother now? Or a visa brother? Are you trying to do that now? Or what's going on? You want to go see the Colombian women now? Well, at least you want to go see the women. That's good. Shit, I ain't got no problem with that. So is this what the brothers, and the black man was saying, BJs and all them, that winter's coming? Kevin Samuels said that winter's coming. But I didn't know that this many black women was being hired through DEI program. That's the problem. So they the one benefited from that. That's why they all voted Democrat because they didn't put them in the jobs. That was probably because Biden and stuff like that. The Biden office. So, brother is not affected by this. Black men is not affected by this because we can get hired by no DEI shit. That was for what? Black women, the gays, LBG community, trans community, and the others. Gee, that's crazy, man. This is just wild, man. That many. So when Trump came in, he cleaned house, got rid of DEI. And they're the ones affected. Now, Roland Martin talking about 800,000 black Americans lost jobs in 1 year. Well, who fault is that? You supposed to be the Democratic pundit. What happened? You supposed to be speaking for us. This shouldn't happen. So you feel that's your job. You supposed to prevent this from happening. Why is it you was sitting up there eating a ham hock? That's what happened when you sitting up there eating a ham hock and stuff and not paying attention. Shit. Eating pork rinds all day long and shit. We're getting fat. Your bill is paid, but then the people who put you in office, support you, they all lost their jobs now. All those black women who put you in, they lost their jobs. He said 800,000 Americans, so we know it's 500. So what's the other 300? There's another report that says 600,000 black women lost. Jeez. Number go up, up, up. So what happened to the white people? Who took their job? The white people replaced them? I'm sure that's what they're gonna do. Replace with somebody else, with Indians or automation. Mostly automation. Some of these jobs will get replaced by automation. That's another thing. It just happened to the black people first. It's gonna happen to everybody else too. All those Indian call centers that you be, call you up, infomercials, phone calls you get, Indian behind the other line. So that's gonna be all automated in a minute. They're gonna lose their job too. It is what it is. So the next thing I want to talk about, I won't be in here too long, but let's talk about Shannon Sharpe, man. Shannon Sharpe got exposed, man. You know, and I'm gonna break it down right here because I kind of got some of it. I didn't get the whole story when I did my video, but apparently Shannon Sharpe, apparently the ex girlfriend of fitness influencer Royce Styles leaked alleged photos and blogger videos to blogger Tasha K, claiming the two were in a secret romantic relationship. Now his ex girlfriend, apparently she went through his phone, Roy's phone, and discovered risky pics of media showing Royce posing shirtless in Las Vegas hotel room. Now she claims that Royce was previously working as Shannon Sharpe cameraman and creative director and involved in a secret intimate relationship with the sports media personality. Now the ex-girlfriend sent receipts to Tasha K, you know, including some screen recordings and photos of a man looking like Shannon Sharpe on his bed. Rescue to Hollywood blogger Tasha K. Now, all of that, I heard some other stuff that Hollywood was actually him and Shannon Sharpe was doing this with a lot of guys. The same message that Royce got from Shannon Sharpe, he gave that same message to other guys that looked like him, kind of the buff. He liked the buff guys, whatever, and stuff like that, so he can groom them and stuff, and you know, having sex with. Maybe you can have sex with him and Hollywood, but Hollywood, we know now, his ex-stylist is he don't no longer work for Shannon Sharpe, off of this situation. Now, Royce denied it. He said, and he posted an angry response, firmly denying rumors that I'm straight and clarifying that. Now, Shannon Sharpe didn't make that, but I'm gonna play the video of him. I'm gonna play the video of him talking about this. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go.
Community, I'm not a homophobe or anything like that, so I'm not gonna sit here and try to bash anyone. What you do,
No, he sounds zesty. You know, he say he's not gay or something, but he does sound really zesty.
Behind closed doors is between you and whoever you do it with. With that being said, I'm straight. I don't know how many times I gotta put it out there. I don't know how many times I have to address this issue.
I don't know. He don't. With his expressions he give, man, he don't sound like he's straight. You know, it's real suspect. But anyway, let's go.
I'm not bisexual. I don't dipple and dabble and none of that shit you guys want to try to put that shit out there and say. I'm 100% straight. I'm 100% straight. I don't know how many times I gotta say that. Yes, I've taken pictures that you can say looks a little sus or gay, whatever. But I can, trust me, I'm 100% straight. And anyone who knows me, like really knows me, like the people who grew up with me, who've been around me, been around my family, who's actually seen me grow into the person I am today, will vouch and say the same thing. That nigga is not gay. That nigga is not gay. He's not DL. He's not bi. That nigga is not gay. I don't have to say nothing. People who really know me know this. That's why I don't care about a fake narrative about me being gay. I don't care about that. What I care about is people playing with my name, creating something that didn't happen. You know what I mean? It's easy for someone to get some pictures and put a narrative on it without actually knowing what is really going on. So, with that being said, I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna watch how this whole story unfolds. And if you want to sit back and believe these blogs, if you want to believe these quote-unquote people who have been affiliated with me, quote-unquote ex-girlfriends, not true. 100% not true. And when those receipts air, and when those receipts drop, everyone who's commenting on my page, trolling me, leaving those comments, ha ha ha, all this bullshit, I don't want to hear no sorries. I don't want to hear no backpedaling. I don't want to see no backpedaling. Stay over there. Stay over there. That's all I gotta say. When this shit air out, stay over there. The real ones, they know what's up.
Okay.
They already know what this is.
Right.
I ain't gotta say what it is. They know what.
I don't know. It just sounds suspect to me, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just a feminine, got feminine ways. You know, you live been too close to his mama and stuff like that. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. He had a lot of move around, a lot of sisters and stuff. I don't know. Weird. But anyway, let's go.
What it is. I know what it is. And when it get exposed, when the truth come out, you'll see. I ain't gotta say nothing else. That's it. One love.
All right, to all my established.
All right, that's it. Yeah. Stop this here. Going back over here. See if I can I'm trying to see if I can find some of this. See where he's going. So I want to play. Because he got on Tasha K. Tasha K interviewed him. And Okay, I'm trying to see where I can. I'm trying to look at. Okay, then we're gonna start it from here. This is with the Tasha K interview. I want to start it from one part where she talked to him about. So let's go. So we can get the lowdown.
Account. It was the classy one, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you were telling a story about. We can get into the receipts and
Okay,
stuff
okay.
that I received, but you
Okay.
were telling a story
So,
about how you met Shannon. So Shannon DM'd you and asked you if you would be a guest on his podcast in 2023.
correct.
Mm.
Okay, all right. And so you responded with what?
I responded with, "I'm down. Thanks for the opportunity." He said, "At Hollywood Mungler will handle the first part of the process. DM him. He's expecting it." Right. So he
So which is his stylist?
right, and that's right here. The second message you can see on.
Okay, now why is his stylist handling stuff like this? Why is his stylist, Shannon Sharpe stylist, handling stuff like this? Now you can see here that says, okay, my neighbor said it, so okay. I'm looking for that. Thanks for the opportunity. Okay, Hollywood will handle this first part of the process. DM him, he expected it. Okay. That's receipts.
The thing right there.
Okay, Hollywood Mugler will handle the first part of the process. DM him, he's expecting it. Okay, and you said okay.
Yep.
All right. So of course I have spoken to Hollywood.
Uh-huh.
Hollywood has given me some videos. He said there was an audition process that Shannon Sharpe had you audition for. And these videos are pretty explicit.
Right.
Damn.
Okay, so how did the audition process come up?
Audition where he had to take his clothes off or show underwear? What's that about? All right, well, let's go.
The audition process started with, we're going to bring you on a show as a guest, but also within that show process of bringing you in, we have people that's looking for models for Nike. And so how it was is we bring you in on the show.
I think he was using this front. They was both using this front to get booty, get Shannon some booty, and so Hollywood would get off too. They both were using this to get guys, man. It seemed like to me. But anyway, let's go.
And as a additive to the show, we're also looking for models to pair with Nike. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring you in. We're gonna audition you. You're gonna come in. You're gonna bring some different Nike stuff to bring to the audition. This audition would happen in a hotel, and I was already skeptical of that. But since Shannon's name was behind it, I trusted it that it was legit, you know. And here I am being a little naive and not trusting my own instincts, because if this was any other random person DMing me offering me this opportunity, I automatically red flag, automatically know this is fake, it's not real. But since Shannon sent me the initial DM, I see him on every day on FS1, ESPN, well, not ESPN at the time, but well, I watched the show. So I'm like, okay, this is legit. This gotta be legit. This can't be no fake stuff, because Shannon's putting his name behind this. So
you know Hollywood Mugler is a stylist.
Correct.
Okay.
So why would he ask you, and I'm just asking in my opinion, why would Shannon refer his stylist for you to audition, like for him to set up an audition for this Nike shoot?
Something's wrong with that. Something's wrong with that stuff. Why would stylists handle stuff like that? That should be for someone like a manager, production manager, or something like that. whatever, but not a stylist. I mean, they were looking for some booty, man. I think, man. That's why Shannon ain't responded back yet on this shit.
Shannon made it seem like Hollywood was going to take care of the process of finding the person to put on the show. So that's why he pretty much, after that initial DMing me, Hollywood's going to take care of everything else. He's going to make sure that you are the right person for this opportunity and to find the right person to get a Nike contract. That was initially what was offered to me, the opportunity that was placed in front of me.
Okay. So you sent in the videos. I saw the videos, okay,
Right.
of you.
We played that first video of saying he's not gay. Now, I don't know. This guy sounds like he is. I don't care what hell he's trying to say. Cause you know everybody know that he's gay, he'll probably lose some money and stuff. Maybe that's what the case is. But you can just listen to his voice, man, his mannerisms, man. It just seems like he's on that type of time, man. I'm just saying, shit.
Modeling, and you had on boxers, and right. I guess, did they ask you to turn around so they could see you from the back, or? Because there was a lot of heavy emphasis on your butt.
A lot, yeah. So a lot of those were taken without my consent, but also stating that they wouldn't be released.
All the butt pictures were taken not of your consent. No. Wait, let's go.
Nowhere as well. When I was in person, right? Now, throughout the due process of this Nike contract, right?
If it is invalid, we promise a tenfold refund.
This is some wild shit.
As I got further in with working with Shannon, I just saw it for what it was. Like, this is not what this is about. This is something else going on, right? And so,
what you mean? Because I saw you in Shannon's hotel room. You were sitting on the bed. You were eating food. Shannon was, you were sitting on like a bench. You were eating food. Shannon was on the bed.
That's not what it was.
Okay.
We came to Vegas as a group. Me, Shelly, his assistant, the white lady Shelly, Mendices was there, Hollywood was there, and there was another person, I forgot the name of this white lady, she was there as well. We were all in the same hotel room eating. It was all of us. It wasn't just me and Shannon. That picture that they sent you was cropped out. There was multiple people in that room. It wasn't just me and Shannon.
I ain't saying that the picture that Tasha got at Hollywood, I guess Hollywood's ex-girlfriend sent Tasha or whatever, was cropped out to make it look like it was just him and Shannon in the room together. Oh, okay, all right. I'm more than motherfucker say anything, I guess. Let's go.
And Hollywood took that photo.
Okay.
So,
but what about the images and the videos of you in the shower and Hollywood's walking in with his camera?
Someone said Medici with a question mark here. I guess they thought it was Medici, Yancy, or boyfriend, husband, whatever. It's not him. I don't think the Medici from Hip Hop Club. No, it's not him. Okay, let's go.
And you're modeling. What is that?
Those were taken for the quote unquote people that was looking to find models for Nike. I don't know if you can see, but in a lot of those pictures, I'm wearing Nike. And it's because they made it seem like I was auditioning to be a model for Nike. And I was going to get offered this opportunity after I did the audition to go on his show as a guest. And when I was given that opportunity to go on his show as a guest, I would be the exclusive new model coming in to Nike, and the entry level was coming on to Club Station. So that's what they made it seem.
They really told him a fish story. He really believed that shit too. I thought he was supposed to be I thought Shannon Sharpe was looking for a fitness influencer, which he was. I thought that was the job you were supposed to be up for, to be interviewed on his show. I'm just saying.
In the beginning, and like I said, I have voice recordings of everything. I can let you hear multiple voice recordings. I have voice recordings of everything. I'll let you hear everything from everything what I'm stating right now. I can let you hear voice recordings from Hollywood himself, from the quote unquote Zoe girl. Zoe girl doesn't exist. She's fake. Zoe is actually Hollywood as well. And I found that out because he messaged me from that account and he used his real voice instead of the voice he was hiding.
Huh?
So
Okay.
What?
So how long did you stay in Vegas?
I was in Vegas. The Vegas Strip was, I want to make sure I can have all this correct. I don't want to. Okay, so the Vegas Strip was the 3rd to the 5th. The 3rd from the 5th.
And you were there. Where did you sleep? Did you have your own room?
I had my own room. I can show you too. I have it on the thing. I had my own room. Hold on.
Okay, yeah.
Because I took a picture of everything. I had my own room. It was not shared with anybody.
Me and Shannon didn't come in the middle of the night in your room and hit it or something like that. Let's continue. Yeah, something ain't right here. You can tell this is some online.
This was my room. As you can see, I'm taking a video of it. No one's in there with me. I'm by myself. Completely alone. You see my bag, everything on the floor. That's me. Nobody else is in there with me. We all had a separate rooms. There was no sharing rooms with anybody or anything like that.
So the shower videos in the bathroom, how did you say that? Because Hollywood is in those videos.
That was not, and that never happened in Vegas. That happened in LA when I went to the Beverly Hills Fairmont and met him out here to do the initial process of getting that audition. That never happened in Vegas. None of that.
Our video too? Oh shit! What, this nigga was naked in the shower or some shit for a Nike shoot? I ain't thought you were supposed to get naked in the shower in a Nike shoot. I thought you were supposed to be in a regular studio, you know, sporting Nike clothes, not be up in a goddamn shower. This porn shit. What the fuck? What's going on here?
That happened in Vegas. When I went to Vegas, I was exclusively out there to film Shannon's Club Shay Shay Lee Portier release for his new alcohol. That's what I was there for. It wasn't for anything else.
Okay, so there was 2 trips that you went on.
No,
to meet Shannon.
One trip.
So you live in LA.
I live in LA.
So the first time you met them, was Shannon there when you did the initial audition?
No, but he came afterwards. So when I met Hollywood initially at the hotel, the Beverly Hills Fairmont, when we were done, we did that initial meet, greet. I think I modeled for him. I brought some Nike stuff. He took some pictures of me. After that initial time when we met, they were going to a Laker game. And Shannon came and picked up Hollywood. And Shannon was like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. I met him. He was in the car, shook his hand. And that initial was like, okay, well, that was my first time meeting Shannon from the first time. Mind you, he quote unquote knew about all of this.
Oh, shoot. Oh. Okay, let's go.
Everything.
So he knew about you meeting Hollywood at the hotel to take pictures
photos
of you.
For the Nike audition for his show.
Okay.
At a hotel, not a studio.
At a hotel, yes.
But the attire that Hollywood had on seemed like a robe.
Yeah, he was already wearing that when I came in. So when I went,
he was already ready. He had a robe on, probably had none of that. He was ready. They about to do a threesome and shit. Him, Hollywood, Shannon Sharpe. Hey man, this is some wild shit.
Downstairs, when I initially came in, he's like, hey, come upstairs. We got a room for you to audition and the stuff. And I was like, okay, sounds a little weird, but hey, Shannon Sharpe, this is how they do stuff. You know what I mean? So,
Yep. It's called a home equity agreement.
I went to the front desk. I had a key down there. They gave me the key. I went up to the room. I came up to the room. Hollywood's in a row. All right, this is weird, but
yeah, it's weird.
Shannon Sharpe is endorsing this. So I'm thinking, okay, there's no way this is a scam or it's not legit, because this he put his name behind this.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So what happened after you guys went to the Lakers game?
I didn't go to the Lakers game. Shannon and Hollywood went to the Lakers game, and after our initial meet, and when we took like quite a few pictures, he contacted me out later that night, and that was the same night when Shannon had got into it with one of the I think it was they were playing the Grizzlies, and they had that whole little thing where Shannon was in the media almost about to fight John Morant's dad and all that stuff. It was around that whole time.
Okay. So the second time, so what happened? Okay, after that, what happened next? What was the next process? Vegas?
No, so before Vegas, there was so basically there was a dinner, right? So after that initial meet and greet with Hollywood, they wanted me. Now he wanted me to go to dinner with Shannon. So it was me, Hollywood, and Shannon, and I think his assistant. I was there his assistant wasn't there. She wasn't there at the dinner. She came before the dinner, met me, and then she left, and it was me, Hollywood, and Shannon. And we ate at the Pacific South Grill in Beverly Hills.
Okay. All right. And so what was the conversation like at the table?
The conversation was basically him talking about the show, how the show operates, how we bring on guests. He brought up how he wanted to get Kylie Jenner in, but she was asking for $2 million, couldn't do it. He brought up a whole bunch of other celebrities that he wanted to bring.
Kylie Jenner was asking for $2 million. I don't know if that's $2 million. What? $2 million? You think we're gonna get? That's how we're gonna share them up out $2 million? Like what? I mean, Shannon Sharpe had to make $4 million off that video, off that interview. That shit don't even sound right, dog. Maybe he got a budget that he gives certain guests, I guess. $2 million. I don't know. Let's continue.
Bring on the show. So he was basically saying, this is a great opportunity for you to get a lot of exposure. We're looking for this influencer to be not only exclusively on the show, but this is going to also come with other opportunities as far as the Nike contract. This is going to be life changing. We're going to put you in a new apartment in Beverly Hills. We're going to give you a car. All this shit, right? This is what all
Shannon said. Shannon Sharpe said this to you.
Shannon Sharpe we were at the table.
Okay.
They were saying all of this. They were saying this is what we're going to give someone that is brought in to this world. You know what I mean? And now when you're hanging with us, this is what you're gonna get. And so I'm like, okay, this sounds dope. And mind you, like I said, I have receipts of all of this.
So he gonna get a car and all this stuff. All I gotta do is get up the booty and shit. Like, yeah. Do some laying down. And what else does he want him to do? And he can get a car out of it and some money or whatever the case may be. Okay, whatever. That shit. I don't know, man. It's like you're selling yourself out cheap to me. Yeah. Anyway, let's go.
His quote unquote the girl that works for him, he reiterated all of this to me multiple times, telling me that this is what I'll get once I get brought in for this opportunity. So I'm thinking, like, this is a life-changing opportunity. I'm finna get brought in as an influencer. You know, I'm finna get seen with Shannon Sharpe. I'm finna get exposure. This is exactly what I wanted. You know, I've been training for years trying to get this exposure. So I'm thinking this is a great opportunity to not only grow myself, but my brand and, you know, me.
Meet Umi, and no, it's not an AI. The shower in a pouch.
No, let me move that.
And click on.
Were you supposed to model in your underwear on his show? Because there were a lot of videos that showed you in your underwear.
Yeah. So no, initially, no, I was not going to model on his show in my underwear. Those pictures were taken as basically, we're going to send these to the directors or the people.
No, he'll keep his own private stash and stuff, you know. Oh yeah, yeah, I like this. Let's go.
That run Nike, or they want to see you in certain things from Nike, that wear Nike.
That's bullshit, man.
Because they wanted a new underwear model that they were looking for. Initially, this is what they told me, that they were looking.
Nike, you're looking for a new underwear model, but they go through Shannon Sharpe to help them find the guy, the perfect guy. Yeah, right. So that means that Shannon Sharpe working for Nike then. What kind of check Shannon Sharpe get from Nike then? Man, this shit just don't make no sense here, man. But let's go.
Looking for a model, a new sex symbol model, the person that wears the Nike underwear. Like, I don't know if you ever seen the people who wear the Nike underwear, and they be in the
yeah, no. I know what you're talking about.
So okay. So that's what they made it seem like. That's what they were looking for.
Okay.
And they were using his show to bring in that model.
Okay. So after that, what happened next? When was your next encounter with Shannon in Hollywood?
So after that initial meet, about, I want to say, a week or two went by. Me and Hollywood are still in contact. Me and the girl Zoe are still in contact, which is, like I said, I found out that Zoe was actually Hollywood as well.
Stop! If you've been in a car accident.
This is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. This is some wild shit. Jeez. This dude obviously lying. Now, I saw Carcino actually talked about this. He was saying this guy's lying is fake. Now I see what he's saying now. Please, let's go.
Yeah, hey, there's a Vegas trip coming up, and Shannon Sharpe needs a person to do videography. We see that you are actively creating content on your page. How good are you with creating content for other people? And I said, oh, this is what I do. Like, I can do this in my sleep. Like, what is he looking for? Oh, he's looking for someone to take pictures. He's looking for someone to take videos and put together videos for his release of his Le Portier.
I thought why would Shannon Sharpe get you to do that when he probably got people to do that already? Come on now. That he pays. No, he wanted some booty. That's what he wanted. He wanted some booty. That's what all this was.
So I'm okay. So we're going down there for a event. I think it was a charity event, and then there was another event where we were at a cigar bar, and in that cigar bar they had the Le Portier. And then the charity event, they had the Le Portier. I took pictures for it. The same pictures that's on his Instagram. You can go back and date it. When he had the Le Portier event, I took those photos. He actually tagged me in it, but he removed it once we fell out. So I was the one behind the content of that reel he posted from the event and the pictures from that event that weekend.
Okay. All right. And so, what happened during Vegas? Not like besides that. The whole
time when we were in Vegas, outside of that initial time when we were all in the room waiting for our rooms all together, when we were eating together, we were all separated. Hollywood had his own room. The lady down up the way, her name's Shelly. Their rooms was right next to each other. Her and Shannon's room was right next to each other. My room was way down the hall on the other side. So we were never in the same room together. Never. Other than that first picture that Hollywood took of us all in the same room, which was not all just me and Shannon. There was multiple people in the room.
Okay. So what happened did anything happen during Vegas? Did you guys get into it during Vegas or no?
So in the Vegas trip, right? So when we got back from the cigar bar, right? We stayed there till about almost 2 in the morning, right? I got a text message from Hollywood about almost 3 in the morning. Hollywood's like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm editing the video for Shannon Sharpe. And he's like, oh, don't even worry about that. Come to my room. And I'm like, I didn't even respond. Didn't respond at all. And then I acted like I was asleep. And so the next day, when we all came downstairs, because we were meeting in the morning to go shoot more content for his Le Portier, we were going to multiple different alcohol stores, and he was doing meet and greets all day. We had meet and greets all day.
So you were filming the meet and greets?
Yeah, if you go back on his page from 2023, February 2023, you can see I'm the one behind the camera.
Okay. So he's an influencer, but he became a cameraman, his personal cameraman. Okay, whatever. I think they had thing going, you know, relationship going, and Shannon Sharpe, threw my bone, I haven't working for him for a minute and stuff like that, and this and that and third, and then it fell out, and that's why he's here. Over here on Tasha K.
I'm shooting. I'm the one holding the camera, doing the lives for him. When he does the meet and greets, I'm the one behind the camera doing everything.
Okay. So, all right. So what happened after you guys were done like shooting for the alcohol all day?
So when we got done shooting at the alcohol for the meet and greets all day, after that we had to come back and get ready to go to the cigar bar, which was another event that was sponsoring Shannon's Le Portier, the new release of his alcohol. So at that event, we had a whole bunch of people serving alcohol, his alcohol. Mind you, I don't drink. I let them know that prior to coming there. I don't drink. It's not what I do. The whole night they kept trying to hand me drinks. I'm like, I don't drink. So obviously, I get handed a drink, set it down, don't drink. Asked the lady to give me a Red Bull because it was late. Gave me a Red Bull. I drank the Red Bull. I didn't drink the alcohol. So, I can see what's going on. They trying to get me tipsy. They trying to get me out of my. No, it's not. It's not going down like that.
So how did you know that they were trying to get you drunk? Like who?
Because they kept trying to serve the alcohol, and then get a drink. I'm good. I'm filming. I'm videography. I can't be intoxicated. I'm filming y'all. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm keeping.
So you were in a professional mode, and
yeah, I'm keeping this professional boundaries. Like, this is strictly business. I'm not even pushing that right now. But I can see what's going on. I'm not stupid.
What you mean?
Because it was clearly obvious what was going on. Like it was like
this dude really zesty, man. Really zesty.
It was like grooming. Right? It's the same thing.
Same thing.
It's certain things I can't say.
You're in a safe space. I'm non-biased. You know that. I'm not going to use this against you, and I clearly did not say.
I have
Navon, the #1 rated business travel platform, lets your team book work.
So wait a minute. So he pulled out an NDA. So why did he have to sign an NDA? You just a cameraman. I mean, do cameraman sign an NDA? I thought women sign these NDAs. These men that date certain women in the industry and stuff like that, or guys who date other guys in the industry. I'm just saying.
Shannon, when I was working with Shannon,
but if a crime was committed,
yeah, right,
that NDA is void.
Right. Okay, you're right.
So I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe everybody's had to sign NDA voting for Shannon. I guess maybe they see something he's supposed to be doing, whatever. I don't know. This is weird. But Tasha K is right. You know, it was crime. The NDA is void. Yeah. Anyway, let's go.
Right. You're right.
So you are safe.
Okay.
If you're talking about grooming, if a crime was committed, that NDA is nothing.
Right.
Okay. And I need to know what happened, because I already peeped when you came on the stream that this was a setup, but I couldn't say that it was grooming. You had to say that. Because I've been doing this 14 years. I know what grooming sounds like, because I'm like, Shannon has never premiered a Nike model or any type of male model on his show ever.
That's right.
He does celebrity gossip like the female he is. So
and also I want to put this out there too for anyone that gets to see this interview. I'm not the only person this happened to. When I was working with him, I had access to his social media. So not only did he do this to me.
Okay, now how did he get access to his social media? It was close like that, you know? Yeah, baby, you look at my phone. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. Anyway, let's go.
Happened to at least 10 other influencers.
What?
So Shannon would do the initial DM.
Yes, the same DM he sent me. I saw this DM at least 10 times to other influencers. And that's when I knew for sure that this was some bullshit.
So are you telling me that at the dinner Shannon reiterated everything that he said to you in person? Like, he told you that this is the setup, this is what we're trying to do, but it was always you meeting him on in a hotel room. Hollywood is a gay man.
Right.
He goes on dates with Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Public dates. They're out together like a couple.
Right.
Jordan, that's with them now.
Right.
I know, and Shannon knows that I know how they got Jordan. Same shit. Jordan is the camera guy.
All that too. Before they brought him in, I saw the message of the same shit. Same message. Copied and paste, same message. I saw that. I also saw
using the cameraman angle to get booty, fresh booty every so often. Shannon Sharpe and Hollywood. Oh no. Let's continue.
The voice recordings, because this is what they do. They send voice recordings, right? To leave untraceable digital prints, right? So this is one right here. Hold on. This is the initial.
Okay. What are you gonna
Most
play?
definitely, and excuse the noise in the back. That's actually Shannon on the other phone. We're actually having a meeting. But you're good though. So most definitely, I would put you in contact with Zoe. And like you said, Shannon, I mean, I'm sure you know who Shannon Sharpe is. Who doesn't? He's like one of the biggest TV personalities in the world. Everybody loves Shannon Sharpe. Everybody loves him on Club Shay Shay. He is the reason why Skip and Shannon happens. I always say it's Shannon and Skip, not Skip and
I have hundreds of it.
I know you do, because I do too. Listen, that settlement, that NDA, what did he pay you for?
I can't say.
Uh-oh. You got some money. You got some money from that shit. I wonder how much.
But I do know it was way less than anything than anything other than when I'm like, if they were to come back and try to sue me, I wouldn't care, because at this point, I'm not gonna let nobody destroy my name.
If a crime was committed,
Okay.
There's no suing you.
Okay.
That
I'm just
NDA means
what
that
the lawyer.
NDA means nothing. So, did anything happen between you, Shannon, and Hollywood?
Shannon was never in the room with me, all of us together. He was never in the room together. Only time me and Shannon was actually in a room together was when he sat me down and we were at the initial meet at the restaurant. And then we met a few times at his house before they were going to go to the Laker game, and Hollywood was styling him to go to the game. There's a few times I had went over there because
What did you notice between him and Hollywood?
Man, I got so many stories.
Okay, what is the story?
Let me just start with saying,
What's the story?
One day I came over, I parked my car.
Okay.
Shannon was like, "Hey, the door's open." Like, okay, weird. He lives in Beverly Hills, so I'm like, all right, it's whatever. So I go in, and I'm downstairs waiting for them to come. I think his mom or somebody lived with him. Had the dogs or whatever lived with him. And so Hollywood texted me, "Hey, come upstairs." So I go upstairs, and Hollywood looked like he just woke up from a nap. Like he was like he was asleep type stuff. You know what I mean? Obviously, it was probably something else going on. I know for sure. I'm studying the facts.
What room was he in when he woke
It was
up?
a Shannon room.
Do not get a consolidation loan.
Oh, he was in a fitting room. Oh no. The old fitting room situation.
What else did you see?
So I went over there to do an unboxing for him. I was filming an unboxing.
I missed that.
He had received some type of shoes or something from Shannon. Was like, "Hey, the door's open." Like, okay, weird. He lives in Beverly Hills, so I'm like, all right, it's whatever. So I go in, and I'm downstairs waiting for them to come. I think his mom or somebody lived with him. Had the dogs or whatever lived with him. And so Hollywood texted me, "Hey, come upstairs." So I go upstairs, and Hollywood looked like he just woke up from a nap. Like he was like he was asleep type stuff. You know what I mean? Obviously, it was probably something else going on. I know for sure. I'm studying the facts.
What room was he in when he woke
It
up?
was a Shannon room.
Okay.
What else did you see?
So I went over there to do an unboxing for him. I was filming an unboxing for he had received some type of shoes or something from an endorsement. And so I was called over there to help film that. But when I got there, they really didn't want me to film nothing. It was just like, "Hey, we're just doing an unboxing, just come hang out." And I'm like, all right, brought the camera, had everything set up, blah, blah, blah. Ended up helping Hollywood style planning for the game. They were going to.
Man, please. I hope y'all don't believe that this guy is not gay. To do this zesty as hell and stuff. Don't believe what this nigga say. Come on now. Please. You be insulting your own intelligence if you believe this dude is not on the other side. For real though. I'm looking at other people's channels and some of the people I was trying to look at, they're actually getting saying that this guy is gay. Let's go.
It's a game, then and we talked. Shannon gave me $500.
Okay.
And I went home.
Did you notice anything remotely sexual between Shannon and Hollywood?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and try to I didn't see anything physical, but all the signs were there.
Okay.
Like what?
Everything that people saw in the media, how he was with him 24/7, how he was at the games, all that shit. It was clearly obvious. You know what I mean?
So go ahead, finish.
Now I'm not trying to make assumptions and tarnish nobody, whatever. But it was clearly obvious what was going on. I mean, and he had an assistant, which was Shelly, right? But Shelly was never really around unless there was like real business being taken care of.
I know Shelly.
Yeah. So, you
Mm.
know, but when something went wrong, like when I came to him and was like, yo, like, I think y'all did me wrong. Like, for real. Like, what y'all did was wrong, you know? Shelly was the one that took care of all of that. It wasn't Hollywood, it was Shelly.
Inspire creativity and
Get this. Go through this ad. Let me see what we got here. Okay, where we at right there. Okay.
I just paid you off and you left.
Nah, so I worked with him for January, February, March, April, May. I think at the end of May is when I got a voice recording message from Zoe, which was Zoe was supposedly quote unquote was the girl that was working with Shannon, but I found out that that was actually Hollywood.
Uh-oh.
And he was pretending to be a girl, but it was like his voice was changing as the recording was being sent to me.
That's some crazy work right there, or maybe some nasty work. Let's continue.
I figured out that it was actually him behind the Zoe, which is the same account that I saw that you sent those the messages came from that same account. All the quote unquote receipts that you received were sent from that same account that was messaging me while I was working with him posing as Zoe. But it was really
Okay.
Hollywood.
Okay. I guess now you mentioned grooming. Why did you say grooming?
Why else would Shannon be messaging multiple influencers about some shit that doesn't exist? I found out through his lawyers, Shannon don't have no affiliation with Nike at all. None.
So, you just found that out that he have no affiliation with Nike, but you continue to believe that you was about to come up and be a model for Nike through Shannon Sharpe. Come on, man. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this up, man. God. Let's go.
Why is he putting his name behind this? Why is he endorsing this? Why does he have Hollywood doing his dirty work? Because he knows that if it was him doing all of this shit, it would be too much of a track record. So he has Hollywood do the dirty work for him. That's why he said Hollywood will take it from here after the initial message. As everything from that initial text message from that DM was handled through Hollywood, not Shannon. So when something went wrong, Shannon could just be like, "Oh, that's Hollywood. Hollywood's taking care of that. I don't have nothing to do with that." But really, he knew about everything what was going on. Everything. There's no way you have someone working underneath you and you don't see all of that going on. So when I say grooming, there's no way you don't know what's going on. And that's why I said, no, this is and to further let me know it was grooming.
So hold on real quick. I gotta get me a refill. Hold on. Let's continue.
You have no affiliation with Nike. So what are you doing this for? If you have no affiliation with Nike, you had no you really weren't gonna bring me to the show for this opportunity, quote unquote, that you said that you were gonna give me. You never were gonna actually bring me on the show. All of this was like some Ponzi scheme just to get me real comfortable to do shit with them so that I could
give them some booty. That's basically what it is. You know what they do in Hollywood, you know. We promise some people deals and stuff, and you know, really the deal is they get you to strip down and give them some booty or whatever case may be, and then they pay a few dollars and send you on your way, and off to the next sucker. But anyway, listen to you.
Quote unquote get a fake opportunity that didn't even exist.
What do you mean? What did they want you to do, in your opinion?
Okay, so my thing is this, right? I was quote unquote auditioning for the Nike modeling contract, right?
I'd been agonizing over.
Shannon Sharpe cannot get you no Nike contract. What the hell are you talking about? This is some bullshit. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see the BS.
If I'm quote unquote auditioning for a Nike contract, you have me modeling in my underwear, you have me modeling doing different things with my clothes off, and I'm thinking this shit legit because Shannon put his name behind it. I'm thinking this shit legit because he signed off on this shit. And there's no way he's gonna see her lying.
What did they try to get you to do, in your opinion?
What
do you think they were trying to get you to do?
Well, the situation about sending you the photos is extortion at its finest. So if there's no Nike contract that ever existed at all, and you sat there and you told me that you was bringing me in to audition for a modeling,
didn't he know that if there was some sort of contract that had to do with Nike, you think it should have been a representative from Nike there? Not only that, a whole team, and they'd be talking to you. I'm just saying, this is bull.
Opportunity of Nike, and that shit don't exist. What is this then? There's nothing else this could be besides going.
What did you notice? Because Jordan is now working for him, and he's the camera guy. Right. Hollywood's no longer around Shannon. Right. I don't know what happened between them two.
And I can tell you, I know why that happened. It's because of this. Right after I brought this to his attention, he cut ties with Hollywood. Literally, like a month or two later, he cut all ties with him, and that's when I knew he was trying to cover up his tracks. Because now, if I cut ties with Hollywood, I can say it wasn't me. He's not even with me no more.
Mm.
And you're saying Jordan, the one that's out with Shannon and dressed alike, he's the camera guy now. He's like the new Hollywood, but he's more masculine. He DM'd, you saw a DM between Shannon and Jordan.
I saw
the
same DM. Same exact DM, just like this.
So you got a fresh booty that is cooperate. That's what all it is. That's what all this is about. Let's continue.
Right? Same everything. Right? Copied and paste, word for word. Right? The dude responded back same way I did. Oh, this is a great opportunity. Yeah, I'm down. Like, let's go. Right? Then I see more recordings, more voice recordings from between him and Shannon saying, hey, like, I really like what you're doing. Like, but hey, I need you to be real secretive about what we're doing for you. I don't tell nobody what's going on between, me and you and what we got going on over here, because
Shannon said this in a voice recording?
Yes, he said all this. And this is when I knew, because I had a phone, right? This phone was given to me by Shelly, and she said, you're going to use this phone to post on Shannon Sharpe's Instagram. That's because I was the camera guy and also videography, and I also ran Shannon's personal Instagram account and Club Shay Shay. I ran both of those accounts when I was working with him for several months. And so when I stopped working with Shannon, that's when I started receiving threats about giving the phone back. Multiple
so you still
times.
Got the phone?
Yes, about the phone. Hold on, I can
Okay, that don't make no sense. You get back to
First of all, I just wanted to update you on a few things. Everything is so good. Because Shannon said that he definitely let you handle the hoodie side.
Oh no, this isn't the right one. Hold on.
He had a hoodie saddle. What was that? Shannon said you had a hoodie. What? Oh.
I actually had a talk.
Let me find it. I got it right here.
Not only have a platform to do a lot, I can speak for him.
Who is these messages, man? Who's this? This is Shannon Sharpe's sister? But there was people that say that's Shelly or something. Maybe so.
So,
mind you,
it does sound like
this is the account that sent you those messages. That same account. So I just want you to know that as well.
I think everything happens for a reason. Okay,
right.
Royce.
Right.
I'm glad I didn't say that there was any sexual relationship, but I've always known that Shannon Sharpe, and this is, in my opinion, not alleged, is a gay man. And he allows other gay men to do his work for him.
Right.
And the recording that even came out when he was having sex, and he said, yes, Michelle, that's my Michelle. Michelle is an ex-white woman that he used to date that is suing him, right?
Right.
And Jordan, he said Jordan hung up his Instagram. Like Jordan ended the Instagram live. It was Jordan in that room. The only person that can end an Instagram live is the person that started it. It doesn't matter.
I also would like to reiterate, around that same time, which was a week before I met with his lawyers, that video was released. And that's when I knew that he was trying to put on this image that I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Because he was so afraid that I was going to release this information to the public. And I met with his lawyers 4 times in 2024. 4 times, 4 different times.
Okay.
3 different settlement offers were given to me.
Oh, this is for a settlement? Okay. Did you take the settlement?
But they paid you.
Yeah, they paid.
And you did not have sex with Shannon at all, or Hollywood?
No, never. Only thing I did was those explicit photos. I did take those photos. I did took all those photos because I thought that it was a legit thing. I didn't know it was that shit that was going on. And so when I stopped working with him, this is why they wanted me to give the phone back. They were like, we need that phone back because they know if I didn't give that phone back and I released everything that I.
So he took a settlement. These lines where the people want to know where the paperwork was on his chat. Man, this is some nasty work here, man. Osiris said this man is confused. He's no longer working for the man. Return the phone. That's what I was saying. I'm saying that you're supposed to return the phone once you start working for somebody. They give you phones and stuff like that, whatever property they give you for the business. You return it. I mean, I don't know what he's talking about. It's, like I said, this shit's some BS, man. Really, for real though. Well, let's go.
I saw on his Instagram main account that it could damage him. So this is Hollywood, but pretending to be Zoe, telling me to give the phone back, right? When I was working with him back in 2024. That's right here.
Don't use the last of you, so I'm going to tell you one last time. You need to return his phone and camera equipment. If you have to return it to Hollywood, please do so. Because Hollywood is the only person acting with you at this moment.
Okay.
I'm telling you before Shannon gets it himself. Okay? So you have been warned. Please return his stuff. If you have to get it to Hollywood. And I'm not going to say it anymore. Just return his stuff.
He would return the property.
Explain the Cash App transactions. What were those?
So when I got done working with Shannon Sharpe, I was still financially in a bad situation, right? So Hollywood will pay me to hop on FaceTime with him every other, like throughout the month, and he would pay me $600 here, $500 here, $500 here, every other month or two.
Get a Planet Fitness Black Card for.
They said they saw the risk. He was fired because he was flirting too much, and they saw, well, he's mad. Yeah.
So all of that was basically him giving me money to still see me and be in contact with me. And he offered still, during this time, he was still trying to get me to go to North Carolina to go see him before this modeling shit that didn't exist. I knew it didn't exist, but I was just playing along because I needed the money at the time.
Okay.
So I played along. I'm like, look, I'm going to do what I got to do, play along, whatever, do what I got to do. I still accept this money. But it got to a point where I was like, you know what? I'm set right now. I don't need to accept your money anymore. No, I stopped responding to him. I stopped replying.
So there was no girlfriend that wanted to expose you, and that's why I got the messages.
There was never no girlfriend. And that account that sent you those messages is
what's up, Spirit Justice? Yeah, he's all over the place. Yeah. Support your channel, man. Give it a little support, Roll Uncle REG a few little dollars on here. $5, $10, what do you call it? Hit the super chat. Yeah, support REG. Or give me a like. I can use a like. You need a couple more likes. Come on, give me a like. All right. Let's go.
The same account that's working with Shannon Sharpe when I was working with him, which is the same message I just let you play, was from that same account. The same account.
I believe it. Matt Barnes extorted from
right
the same
there.
account.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see right there.
Yeah. Matt Barnes got extorted. Now,
the same thing that was released on that snippet was from this same account. The one I just let you play from the bring me back the phone, all that stuff. It's the same account.
So you're saying that account Zoe, because Matt Barnes went live and he thought, for whatever reason, I don't know, he said, but he was extorted from that account.
Yes.
And he paid $60,000 to that account so that information wouldn't get back to his fiance, even though he was around.
Right.
But he paid that money so that information wouldn't go out.
They're master extorters. And he uses Hollywood for this front to do this shit.
Every woman got that one wig. Stop forcing that.
God damn. This is crazy.
10 influencers that got this same exact message from
Do you
Shannon.
have their names? Do you have their names?
I got 3.
Thank you for hitting the like button. Jeez, it's about time. Anyway, let's continue.
Ashton Hall.
What do you think they'll talk to me?
I don't know. Ashton Hall is one of them. George Bavmo. And I think that there's another dude named let me get his name. Dre Official. Dre Official. This guy right here.
Okay.
Those are ones that I saw with my own eyes from his Instagram account. And I know for a fact that they hit up multiple influencers with the same MO. There's no telling how many times they did this to other people.
I appreciate you, Mr. Styles, and I would deeply apologize. I will correct this. My platform is extremely big, and so we can definitely correct this. You will be, of course, there's always going to be some doubt or whatnot, but like the fact that you came forward to expose it says a lot.
Not
and
just
I've
that.
always known this. I've always said this.
I was silenced. I was going to expose this 2 years ago. And that's why they made me sign the NDA, settlement release, through his lawyers in 2024, because they knew that I had a lot of shit on him. A lot of shit. And they knew that if we don't shut him up, not only is this going to blow up in our face, but we're going to have a domino effect of me too, because they know they reached out to multiple dudes with this same MO, the same thing. And that's when I went to his lawyer.
You're using this, so they saying Shannon Sharpe and Hollywood was using this Nike routine just to get booty, just to attract people who they wanted to sleep with. I guess some people was down with it, some weren't. But this is one that was, you could say, was disillusion. To get what he wanted, I guess, or whatever. Maybe he wanted, like I said, maybe he wanted to be the main guy. Maybe he wanted to take Hollywood place. I don't know. Sitting courtside the game and shit, Shannon Sharpe and all that shit. And whatever else comes with that shit. Anyway, let's continue.
Whereas not, so I said, I'm not the only person. I'm probably the only person that came forward because I was the only one close enough to discover what was going on behind the scenes. But I know for a fact that they hit up multiple guys with the same MO. I don't know if they went through the whole shit I went through, but I do know that they had the same exact MO. They contacted them with the same message. I'm going to have Hollywood handle the rest, la, la, la. You know what I mean? So
I believe you. Since Shannon has cut off Hollywood, Hollywood has been angry about that. Yeah. And he has been every day trying to expose Shannon. Even people that don't like Shannon.
Yeah, that's probably the next one that's going to expose it. Hollywood might come out and expose Shannon now. Because he's pissed off because he's not down. Shannon Sharpe cutting him off. Cut him off. Cut him off from that deed too. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna get it, man. This is a nasty work here, folks. Let's go.
He can't expose Shannon because he's under NDA as well. But that's why he's doing it indirectly through other shit like this. He can't expose Shannon even if he wanted to. He has an agreement like this too. He told me out of his own mouth personally that he's been paid off. I know that between you and me, I know that he said those words to me. I've already been paid.
But now Jordan is the new guy around.
Yeah. And
plays Hollywood with Jordan. New booty. Yeah, you can't make this shit up.
I'm going to let you know right now. I've heard the way Jordan.
Do not get a consolidation.
Through the voice recording. Jordan's going to do everything he can to stay with Hollywood, or not to stay with Hollywood, but to stay with Shannon, because he's never been exposed to anything of this nature as far as being on this platform. He's willing to do anything to keep the lifestyle. See, me, I didn't care. I didn't care about the lifestyle. I wanted the bag. I don't want to hang around. I don't want to be on your entourage. I want to be your crew. I want to be the nigga. And I knew I could be the nigga if I got the right opportunity, but they never gave me an opportunity. It was like, we're gonna give you these breadcrumbs and do this little thing right here, and then we're gonna get you eventually an opportunity. It was never like, oh, we're gonna do it. They never let me, and that's the reason why they cut ties from me. I started asking questions. I went to Shannon directly. I was like, look, I'm tired of going through Hollywood, bro. What's up with my contract, bro? I'm not even on a contract. What's up with the contracts? What's up with the Nike stuff? What's up with this? Oh, Hollywood take care of all that. I don't have nothing to do with that. Hollywood take care of that. All right, well, what's up with my payment? Oh, Shelly take care of all that. You gotta have to talk to Shelly. It was always like putting it off to other people. But it's like, bro, you know what the fuck is going on, bro? Come on. You know what's going on. You ain't control of everything. Don't sit back and act like you don't know what's going on. When you don't want to send me the text message. Initially.
Okay. Anything else you want to add before we wrap this up?
That's it. I just wanted an opportunity, because when you lie on someone and they have all this concrete evidence on you, digital receipts, voice recordings, and I also had I lost it, but I had a voicemail from Shannon Sharpe threatening me to get his phone back, or else he's going to take matters into his own hands. Threatening me. Hey, we don't get the phone back, something's gonna happen to you. Because he knew what I had on him was rock solid. There's no getting around it. If I would have released it, it'd have been a wrap.
All right. Thank you, Royce. We will definitely be in contact, okay?
Okay.
All right.
You don't want your hair fall out?
All right. That's it, folks. Yeah, man, that was more interesting. But this is what everybody's talking about, man. I didn't know it was like this, man. And no wonder people are going like, God damn, this is some nasty work over here with Shannon Sharpe, man. And Hollywood and this guy Royce, man. You guys straight exposed. So, folks, that's it for me. Support the channel. Hit the hashtag or the super chat, whatever. Give me a like, give me a like and all that, and we'll come back tomorrow, man. We'll see what kind of development news we have on this story, and there's some other stuff I want to talk about too tomorrow. Sunday rant. Be there, be square. Yes. So the next time, Uncle REG is out of here. Peace.